know about this new song you released recently. What's that all about? Yeah, I saw Mike Mancuso tweeted out yesterday or a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, it's a song with me and David from the basketball team,
Yeah.
Gonzo. It's something we just did, just to have some fun. And he came up with the concept. It's actually his song, and I just got on it. I featured on it.
Okay.
Who from the basketball team?
From baseball team.
Oh, baseball team.
Yeah, David
Gonzalez.
Yes.
I've heard they might play in the stadium prior to kickoff. Have you heard that, or is that news to you?
It's news to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, I didn't tell you that. Don't worry. Well, you're back at camp. You feeling good out there? Finally get back to the football and be with the team?
I'm excited to be out there. Another opportunity to get better. I haven't been out there since first 3 days of spring, but I'm back out there healthy, ready to go.
Do you feel kind of like the forgotten man in the backfield? It seems like everybody's talking about Nick now, and then Keith Marshall making this comeback, but sort of like, hey, remember me?
Nah, I mean, that's not something that actually, I'm surprised because I haven't really thought about that, me being a forgotten man, but I mean, it's not really about me. I don't know about those guys, but we try to focus on team. We're trying to build leadership right now. That's one of our big goals.
Is it still in the plans for you to work on special teams? I know you did a lot of that early last season and were very successful at it. Is that an injury concern for the coaches, or you plan on being out there making tackles again?
I'm gonna work hard so I can earn a starting spot on every special teams. And, right now I'm on the list. I'm on the depth chart and working my way up and trying to be a starter on each one of those phases.
What was your injury exactly in the spring that kept you out?
Fractured scapula.
And was that the same shoulder?
Yeah.
And how would you describe the first injury? Broken shoulder blade, or?
Yeah, broken shoulder blade.
So
Is it the same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
The same thing.
So
you
you
just aggravated the shoulder injury in spring.
Yes.
That's what happened. Okay.
Is there any concern about that being a chronic issue? Or
No
just
concern
habit-wise?
issue. This is how my shoulder pads was fitted. I had it too much. My shoulder was too much exposed, and now I just got some new shoulder pads, so I'll be ready to go.
You feel just as comfortable in those new pads? Or?
Yes.
And just as confident.
Yes.
What did that entail? Did they spend how long does it take to fit shoulder pads to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Not that long. It's just a 30-minute process, no more than 30 minutes.
Did you? I remember when you got hit by Brian Randolph in that game. The one. Do you remember that hit? Did you? If I remember right, you kept playing for a little while. That was a heck of a hit. And have you ever talked to him or anything?
Nah, I'm surprised. I never knew who it was that I hit.
Oh, now you know.
Yeah.
Next time.
So I never really talked to him about it.
So like for a guy like yourself in high school, you go through your whole high school career, no injuries, and get you your first year at Georgia. Have stuff go wrong twice for you. Was that difficult for you to
No,
overcome
because
all that?
I had injuries in high school. I tore my ACL my sophomore year of high school, so I know how to overcome those things. I'm gonna have ups and downs. I'm expecting them. I'm preparing for them this year. Everybody go through them, whether it's minor or a major. So I'm ready for them.
You weren't just a running back in the offense last year. You did some speed sweep stuff and some splitting out and catching passes and things. I mean, is that something you're interested in keeping doing? Do you think that's something that's going to continue with you through this year?
Yeah, I mean, whichever way coach want to use me, I'm more than happy to play that position, and I'm looking forward to doing different things.
John Theus was saying he remembered playing you when you were like an 8th grader and he was at Bowles. Do you remember playing Bowles in all those years?
Yeah, me and John Theus, we went through battles. Like his team just kept beating my team, and my senior year, I finally got his team back, but he wasn't playing that year. He was already at Georgia.
Okay, so you did beat him your senior year.
Yeah, he beat him my senior.
But he said you always got yours. I mean, your team might not have won.
Oh yeah, I always got mine, but it wasn't enough. As you can see, it wasn't enough for us to win the game, but it was fun.
In terms of the all-season program, I mean, how we've talked to a lot of guys about how their bodies have changed in terms of Coach Hockey's new program. How did you change? I mean, how did you work your way into it?
Coach Hockey program, it was just one of those systems that everybody on this team bought into. It's not one person on this team that I can name that didn't buy into the system, and that's all his program was built around. It's just built around leadership, and we're really trying to just teach everybody on the team how to be leaders, from freshmen to seniors.
What's your weight now compared to what you played at last year?
My weight right now is probably just like 3 pounds higher. I played at 205 last year. I'm at 208 right now.
Best you felt ever right now this year?
Oh yeah, best I felt.
You got any goals like 1,000 yards or something?
No, I don't have no goals. I don't set goals. I feel like those things just come. My goal is just to try to be the best leader. That's a goal I have for this year. Be the best leader, off and on the field, academic.
We talked about special teams. Does that include you wanting to return kicks again this year? I know at Beltsville you had a big one that got called back, unfortunately for you. But
yeah, I try to return kicks, but we got a superhero back there. I just hit McKenzie. But I'm excited. I hope I'm back there. I'm on it just to be able to block for him. If I'm on it to block for him, I'll be excited.
You call McKenzie joystick because he goes all over the place, but in a straight 100-yard dash, so to speak, who would win? You or
He'll win.
Would it?
Yeah, he'll win.
By how much?
I don't know. You probably win by, a good bit.
Yeah. So he's that impressive out there.
Yeah.
We got this far without mentioning quarterback. What's your thoughts on that?
It's hard. I'm not a quarterback guru, so you gotta ask. You gotta have to ask like a Coach Shoddy or Coach Rick. Those guys.
You play Wildcat now. That's a quarterback. You should have some.
Yeah, I never threw the ball. I always handed it off or I kept it. But
Todd really didn't teach you how to throw that 50-yard pass when he was here?
No. Todd Gurley, he's special. He actually knew how to throw. But me, I can't throw the ball. So.
Back to Isaiah. He's a guy. he had the suspension in the last year, but Coach Rick was real complimentary of him in the spring about how he had kind of come along as a player. How do you see him? How do you see how he's grown up since he's been at Georgia? What improvements has he made to his game? Is he going to be a guy that can help you guys on offense?
Yeah, Isaiah from high school to college, I've seen so much improvement in his growth, and he just get better and better every year. And it's just like, wow, because he's learning the game. He's really a student of the game. He know the playbook. He's out there teaching those young guys, hey, run this. He's a leader also. That's one thing I see. I sit back and I just observe. I kind of like to observe, and I just see him really building.
Have the coaches given any indication how they're going to distribute carries, with the backfield?
No, I'm not sure. It's not really something that we really focus on. It just goes. Whoever's in the game gets the ball or however it's ran. We're just trying to beat the defense.